Starting lineups are in, and Maranatha will face Kuyper. Women's team came in second a few moments ago, and now the men's teams will square off. And James Hawley is back in the starting lineup for the SaberCats. Will Schultz got the better of the tip, but controlled by Kuyper. For SaberCats Athletics, my name is Matt Davis. I'm joined in the booth today by Maranatha's own Colin Barnes. What year are you, a junior or senior?
Junior.
Junior, nice.
It's good to be here.
Kuyper on the board first.
Good energy from the crowd. Hope we can keep this up.
Yeah, that was exciting starting lineups. They got the neon lights out. Grant Brock finds himself with a little space on the baseline. His pass for Shank is a little off the mark, but recovered. Shank with his parents in the crowd, and his little sister was killing it in the women's game earlier. Orsello, a little teardrop, no good. Grant Brock gets it. Shank from the baseline is good. Joe Shank opens the scoring for the SaberCats. Maybe he picked up a tip or two from his sister. What do you think? Is he going to claim that? I don't think he'll claim that.
She'll claim it.
She'll claim it. And that three no good, but offensive rebound. And out of play, last touch by the SaberCats.
Might just be Shank Day.
Yeah, it could be Shank Day.
Also from Orsello there. Not sure it was a pass. I think he was giving it to Grant, tried to lob it.
You think so? Grant just didn't know it was an alley-oop, right? Shank commits the foul as he went for that one inside.
Aggressive. Good guy.
They got a couple of big dudes. How tall are 13 and 33? May
13
and Stone. Going to be a handful for the SaberCats. May looks to be about 6'6".
May 6'7".
Yeah.
And you got Stone out there saying that 6'8".
Little floater is good.
SaberCats might have to run a few big man lineups out here.
And Brown quickly the other way. Steals the pass from Shank. Quick turnover is reminiscent of that game we shall not speak of earlier this week, where he committed a handful of turnovers in the first minutes of the game.
Good rebound by Hawley there.
Schultz goes to work in the block. Fadeaway is good. Will Schultz, unstoppable. SaberCats hanging with it early. On the baseline, a lot of contact. Grant Brock went flying. Nice fake from Brown, gets in close. And the runner gets the friendly roll. Grant Brock with an open lane to the basket, and he takes it. Nice find.
Don't get back. Take advantage of it,
yeah.
Grant Brock.
Boy, he couldn't believe he was left wide open like that. They disrespected the freshman. They won't do that again. There's Dillard getting a point in the paint. See if Schultz can take it straight to him here. Three on the way. Come on, Jimmy! Let's go! Hawley back in the house, man. We really missed him last week. And it is good to see him back on the floor for the SaberCats and in fine form. He drained that one in stride. And now a chance the other way for a 4-point play. Orsello offered his hand. Did you see that?
Playing a little mind games there, number 10. Brown. That's their top scorer. Already 3 for 3 today.
Yeah. Wow.
SaberCats, though, not backing down. 4 for 5 themselves.
Yeah. And missing the 4-point. He missed the easy one.
The crowd factoring into it.
Schultz fade away from the free throw line. No good. Brown comes away with it. Oh, he was faster than his handle. Orsello's got his hands full, doesn't he?
Scary type of speeding
right
coordination.
Around Hawley, too.
Brown has.
Brock got a hand on it. Still tipping it up. Just too big. Nobody can get there. But Joe Shank gets it off the floor. Why not? Shortest guy on the floor. Comes away with the rebound. Orsello sensed the defender and threw it away. He couldn't get his shot off. Deep look, no good. And Hawley comes away with it, lofts it ahead for Orsello. They're able to connect, and Chris with the left is blocked. Man, Brown is everywhere. He is fast.
Unfazed, though, Chris. Got it right back, looking around the
court. Mismatch for Schultz. Let's see if they find him. Orsello, no good for three. I don't like that shot. I don't like that.
Hand in the face, didn't get too much space.
Orsello's out of gas. I wonder if he's not feeling well.
Already looking in for a sub here.
And the Cougars throw it away. First turnover.
David Gingery coming in for Chris. You call it?
Yeah. He took himself out. He's got his mouth wide open. He's ready to get back into it. Now Braden Cox back on for the SaberCats.
Get Braden to that free throw.
I wonder why he didn't start the game. That's unusual lineup. We've been talking about what will we see each game. It's been a little bit of an experiment. Gingery gives it up. Brock, long three. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Grant Brock was about a career 40% three-point shooter in high school. There's really no reason. That might be his first of the season.
First three of the season.
Yeah. He looked good in warm-ups. I didn't think Coach Fuller allowed that, but Grant just said, take me out for making a three, Coach. I dare you.
Leave him too open. Wow.
What was that move, man? Braden wide open for three. Just off the mark. Brock able to contest for the rebound. The last touch by the SaberCats. Braden Cox was so wide open, I think he couldn't believe it.
That move, we might need to have a replay on that move. I don't know how he wasn't called for a travel.
He did the sit and spin. Well, he never did move his pivot foot. He was just pivoting around it.
Incredibly impressive.
Looked like a gymnast. You know they do that. You know, he's kind of built like a gymnast, come to think of it.
I think he could do it.
Yeah. We should ask him if he ever did gymnastics.
Bit of a ticky-tack foul here on David Gingery.
But look at the score right now. I don't want to jinx anything, but the SaberCats
12-11. We're the only one called for fouls.
Up by one. Brown up top, going to work on Gingery.
They're trusting Gingery with this matchup with Brown.
Oh, Cox got a hand on it, disrupted. Now into the corner, open look, no good. Grant Brock unable to secure the rebound off his fingertips. Schultz wasn't going for that fake. Instead, it's Grant Brock with a strip. Schultz might have got a hand on it.
Deflection from Schultz.
Great defense from the SaberCats. And now Hawley takes it right to the rim. Let's go.
They did not meet him at the three-point line, so he decided to just ram into him.
Kept on going. Kuyper looks a little rattled, honestly.
They didn't expect this from Maranatha.
No. Braden Cox runs at him in defense and disrupted the shot. Schultz makes sure it's one and done. Hawley brings it across. Hawley was a dynamic high school player. As Braden Cox with a quick move to the hoop and a quick timeout for Kuyper as Maranatha is up 16-11. 13:23 left to play in the first. Cougars are definitely a little rattled here.
7-0 run from the SaberCats.
Is that what it is? Wow.
Kuyper scoreless in the last 3.5 minutes.
Fuller in for the SaberCats.
Galladay in.
Throw it away right out of the timeout. That's not what Coach drew up. Good defense again from the SaberCats. Galladay is in along with Fuller. No relation. Brock from the top of the key. Look, they're respecting him there now. Braden Cox looking for a seam. Here's Fuller. Probing the defense. Gingery from the corner. Turns, shoots. A little strong. Trying to chase it down is Braden Cox in the corner. Out of play. And Stone checks back in. They'll rotate bigs now. Started with both of them on the floor. And that was a tough matchup for Orsello and Schultz down low. Grant Brock.
It was not working out on the defensive end.
No. Yeah, they were a step behind. SaberCats got some easy buckets, and they're still up 5. Galladay with a good strip, and he comes up clean. Brings the ball up himself. Finds Fuller. Now Cox coming around. Top of the key. What a move, but just outside. Got around 3 different defenders. He made that shot last game. And Kuyper back in.
Left a little too open there.
Yeah. Quickly back up the floor. SaberCats pushing the pace. Mock going to work in the paint. Double team. Spins away from it. Leaves it off for Cox. No good. A lot of contact. No call. Gingery grabs it. Good hands. And here's Grant Brock. Fuller, now Jamaica.
They're spreading this ball around.
19 left to shoot. They'll reset. Fuller at the top of the key. Braden Cox. Galladay will screen for him. Now roll. Fuller, we know he's got that shot. Oh, nice roll by Grant Brock. Oh, come on. Oh,
sometimes it's too easy.
Blank. Oh,
it is too easy.
He did everything right. That was a beautiful cut to the hoop and a nice pass from Fuller, but instead it's 3 points the other way.
Notice Gingery there,
Cochran.
Checking the feet, making sure not to foul on that three-pointer.
Yeah, well, I'd rather they didn't have it.
Even game now, after the SaberCats led by 5.
Braden Cox probes the defense. Now it's Brock again for 3. Ooh! Short. Cox had the ball and lost it. And the Cougars come away with a chance to retake the lead. And another 3. That's 2 in a row.
I mean, he lost it and still got the step back 3. That is
Brown
impressive.
is no joke. He's a very good player.
That is 10 for Brown now.
Already. Wow. What's Maranatha's answer? Braden Cox in the lane with the floater. Ref wasn't even looking at him. They were just all looking up the floor. Didn't realize he double dribbled. Orsello set to check back in along with Will Schultz. Boogie down on the floor.
Good effort.
Up ahead for Jamaica. Galladay takes it baseline. Skips it across for Cox. Gingery. Here's Fuller. From the logo, thought about it. Scoop is good.
On Brown.
What a dive to the rim. Yes, on their best player.
That might be a 7-inch difference.
Yeah, big time. But he got ahead of him and laid it out. Brown couldn't get to it.
Cox denying the pass
that was
up
a
top.
moving screen. 23. Who's 23? Cochran.
On Cochran.
Man, he just blocked like a fullback going down the lane and pushed Gingery away.
That may happen,
created that
but
space.
We can't give up the effort there. We got to get the offensive rebounds.
Yeah. Jamaica contested.
Denied on the hook.
The sky hook. This game is properly end-to-end right now. Both teams pushing the pace. And
Cochran missing a three.
Grabs a rebound. Fuller, wide open. Good!
Another timeout.
Another timeout as the SaberCats retake the lead by 2, 23-21. Brown with 10 points leads the Cougars. No one else has more than a bucket.
We're going to see him subbed off.
Is that right?
These might be some tough minutes for Kuyper here. See if they can stop the avalanche that the SaberCats
are just throwing them at it. Schultz back into the ball game with Orsello. Grant Brock gets a breather. Fuller transferred to Maranatha at the semester break of his senior year, stepped on the court and immediately contributing. No preseason, no nothing. Oh, he was on the line. They shouldn't have given him the three. His feet were clearly across the line there.
That is Travis Jones.
Schultz in the corner. A lot of contact, no call.
Might have been pushed out a little bit.
Yeah. Nice pass, but too far into the basket and then kicked out of bounds by the Cougars.
Travis Jones doesn't look like it, but he's a 6'4" guard.
Is that right?
He can do that. He can make those passes. This is a tough matchup.
Schultz sidesteps a defender, gets an open look, no good. Jones with the rebound.
Got back too fast on defense. That could have been an offensive rebound.
Carried.
Good call by the ref, who looks like my age.
You're not wrong. Galladay thought about it, now drives into the lane.
Oh.
Triple team. Might have been called the same as on the other end. Here's Cox, 6 to shoot. Braden got a little mismatch, gets his guy on skates, puts it up, no good. You see that? And Orsello with a putback.
Orsello with the effort. Everyone thought it was shot clock violation.
SaberCats ahead.
Hits the rim.
No, it hit the rim.
I don't know what they're thinking.
Yeah. Should have reset. Good defense by Schultz, but poked away as he gathered the rebound. And now Orsello's beat on the baseline. Teardrop, no good, and Schultz clears it. Quickly up ahead. Galladay, who's been running the floor, has it stripped. No, why wasn't he called on a foul? He reached around and grabbed him on both arms. Maybe they're playing the advantage. Jones into the lane, picks up his dribble.
Will Schultz shot there.
Stone. Under 6. Back and forth now.
Only a 1-point game.
Oh, what a pass. Can you believe that pass?
Amazing
what a
fun.
laser. My goodness. Schultz's hands were just immaculate on that reception. Cox goes to the floor. Jumaka comes away with it. He's got Schultz. Jones took a swipe at him. Mock puts it up and fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Nice play. Great hustle out there. Braden Cox forced the turnover, and Jumaka came out of there with possession. little short on the first.
Ford just picked up Cox after getting subbed out. Coach is hyped about those steals and assists.
Mock misses both. Ouch. Back on D, though. You know, that was a chance to extend the lead from the line, and we missed them both. Orsello battling for the ball, but still the Cougars come down with it. The official has seen something. Moment of confusion. No change, but that gives Grant Brock the chance to check in for Jamaica, who had good minutes there from Jamaica. Very intense defense, especially, and a lot of hustle both directions. Holly tried to contest for the pass, and stepping out of bounds. The Cougars turn it over again. 9 turnovers for Kuyper already.
If I saw Joe Shank coming at me that fast, I might also step out.
Oh, I would have stepped out. I'd have screamed like a girl. Brock. Strong, held the ball. Here's Orsello working into the paint, gets the double team. Here's Schultz, he's got a step on his man, and then fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Will Schultz battling underneath. Grant Brock held possession. There were 2 guys just clawing at him. And a friendly roll.
Only 4 turnovers here for the SaberCats.
Yeah, this is the cleanest half of basketball I've ever seen them play.
Kuyper with
this
over
whole
10.
Season. Yeah, very good. Schultz good from the line, makes a pair. SaberCats up by 3. Brown back on the floor, and Orsello blocked him out of bounds. That's huge.
He took that.
Oh, that was tremendous. Tremendous defense. Brown back on the floor, and he's got 10 points for Kuyper. Still the only man with more than a bucket. And they throw it away. Give credit to the student section. Intimidation. You look at all those white shirts over there, all those Cubs jerseys.
They're getting loud. They're getting
Grant
proud.
Kirshner wearing his helmet. That's a good thing.
And Mr. Basketball over there.
Who's Mr. Oh, yeah, the unknown.
Howley.
Oh, let's go. Come on,
Hawley.
Jimmy. Let's go. James Hawley good for 3. That's his second of the game. They give it up again, but oh, it went right between Hawley's legs. Ball was loose. And a nice runner gives Major his first points of the afternoon.
Stops a 7-0 run.
Shank for Hawley. Back for Orsello for 3. In and out.
Unlucky bounce there.
Yeah. Chris wants that 3. He has been looking for that shot. Oh, lets his man loose on the baseline. Fighting for the rebound. It's Hawley. They're going to say he stepped out, but he was pushed.
Oh.
White ball. Okay, white ball.
Okay.
I think maybe a self-correction.
Those 2 look
As
like
Hawley,
twins.
Separated at birth. Hawley and the official, who is clearly not older than any player on the floor.
But he's impressive.
No, he's been fine. I got no problem with that. Just haven't seen it before. Oh, a nice roll from Grant Brock.
Again.
He's open again. Floats in the air and scores. Grant Brock has been the man.
Tough finish. Last time there was no one, he misses it. This time, big body in front of him, he makes it.
Yeah, of course. You always make the harder ones. Could have been an and one, too. Oh, another nice scoop that time.
He got Brock
Major.
jumping.
Yeah. 2 buckets in a row for Major. What are you seeing trend-wise so far? Here's Orsello at the block. He's got Brown on him. Kicks it out for Hawley from downtown. Not off by much.
James Hawley before that, 3 for 3.
Yeah. Oh. And
Call that on
Orsello.
Orsello.
Orsello, intense defense.
Bit shocked from that call. Might be
Yeah.
the only one here.
Yeah, he was just flabbergasted. He couldn't believe it. Oh, good hands. Will Schultz got a hand on it. That pass dumped underneath. If he doesn't block that out of bounds, that's an easy look. There was nobody there to help. If May gets that clean.
Orsello's out now. Wonder who's going to be on
Good
Brown.
minutes. That's good minutes for Chris.
They got Braden on
pass.
Brown.
Okay. Well, he's got to put it on the floor at some point.
David and Goliath over there.
Stayed with him. Look at that. Brown expected to
And that's
blow
why
by
he's
him, and it was
saving.
Braden Cox stayed with him. Now Schultz needs to watch out. And sure enough, Brown recovering on defense, but it's Grant Brock who got a hand on that.
I mean, that ball was clearly out of bounds by Brown.
on the end line there.
Nobody
It
was
seemed-
far enough to see, so
Yep.
I can understand.
You saw it clearly.
Do have the
I
aerial
was
view.
still amazed by the defensive effort from Braden Cox.
Muggsy Bogues-esque.
And fighting around the screen. A moving screen is called. Offensive foul on York.
Feeling nostalgic for Braden Cox. I mean, this is reminiscent of last year where he was just, on fire.
Chaos energy out there on the floor. Let's hope he can start getting to the line where he is money. Schultz provides the screen. Cox goes the other way. No call. Are you kidding me? What in the world? Absolutely bodied on that shot. Made it anyway. And gives the SaberCats a 6-point lead. I believe that is their biggest of the game so far. York comes around the screen. Gets Hawley in the air. Gives it up. Now working down low. And it's York again. Kicks it out for Brown. Sidesteps, goes for 3, no good. Braden Cox was all over him, and Shank comes away with a rebound. Hawley pumps for 3, now down low for Schultz. Gets him in a single, now double. And a foul called. How many
Good
is
call
that?
there.
How many is that on Stone? No, on May.
That's going to be May's second. As they bring in Stone here.
Yeah, those two are just going to kind of rotate, I think. That's what I would do.
Will Schultz giving them problems.
There it is. Nice screen from Brock. Now off the screen. The pass a little bit outside his reach. Brown gets back into it. That's his first bucket since coming back in.
Just a
Long
minute
pass
left.
up ahead for Grant Brock. Triple
And
team.
one!
Where's the foul, man? Got knocked in the face.
Not sure if he wears glasses,
What
but
in
a
the
contact
world?
might be out here. His eyes are...
Absolutely eye gouged. And they're going to call it the other way as Shank took an elbow to the face himself. Don't rub it.
Bit of a misstep from the youngin' ref there, but...
Your dad is here. Don't rub it.
It's going to be the second personal foul on Joe Shank.
Now the official comes over to ask Grant if he's okay. Weird how his face just started hurting like that for no reason. Shank contesting for the rebound, and now Cox called for the foul as he goes to the floor. Little bit of intensity, honestly. As
Getting rough down
the
there.
Cougars are feeling unusual.
Pressure.
Yeah, unusual pressure.
I don't think they're used to
SaberCats
it.
up by 6. 36 left in the first half. Boy, it would be huge to take a lead into the locker room, wouldn't it? Brown going to work. Cox called for the foul. Probably not the end of the world. Why not make it tough on him?
They're going to give it up to him. 80% free throw shooter.
Slides the first one in. Fuller comes in for Cox. Be a tough assignment defensively. We'll see if Coach Fuller puts player Fuller on Brown for the last 30 seconds of the first half. We'll see. Maybe they'll hold for a final shot here. About a half-second difference on the clock. Schultz got a lot of work to do. 5 seconds. And he lost the handle. He had him too. He had him. Just as he went around. 3 seconds left. SaberCats up by 4. Don't let
the Cougars looking for a miracle.
Yeah, we don't want a three-pointer here.
Don't
Cut
foul.
him off. What are you doing? You just opened the door. Oh, at least he missed. Man, that was like.
Luckily he missed it. They didn't trap him well.
Parted. All right, so the SaberCats unexpectedly take a 4-point lead into the locker room. They lead 38-34, headed into halftime here in Watertown. The student section is delighted and begins to chant MBU as we take the halftime break.
Braden is one of our junior guards. He's a captain, and he is a man that leads his team in many, many ways. And we love having him here. Thank you so much, Chris and Angela, for your investment in your son's life and letting us contribute to it as well. Thank you. Then the next one is Glenn and Jennifer Shank, mother and father of Joe Shank. Joe is another one of our junior guards. Again, a great leader. He has a mind for the game. Whether he's on the court or off the court, he's analyzing, telling his teammates what needs to happen and what tendencies other players have, ways to guard them. He's a wonderful leader for his guys. Thank you, Glenn and Jennifer, for your investment in your kid, but also letting us have an opportunity to invest in him as well. Thank you very much.
Hello? Oh, it's working. Well, hello everybody. Glad you're here, but we would like to play some knockout for halftime. So can I get 10 people on this side and 10 people on that side? As soon as we have 10 people lined up on the other side, Dr. Anderson, we would love to see you play. Dr. Anderson, we would love to see you play. We're playing knockout. Knockout. Yeah. All right, once there's 10 on each side, we are going to go ahead and start. All right. And you can go. Hayden.
as we rejoin the action here in the second half. Setting the stage, James Hawley with 8 leads the SaberCats. Will Schultz with 6 and Grant Brock with 7 on 3 of 5 shooting. And 1 3-pointer surprised us. Grant Brock.
First of his collegiate career.
Yeah, 4 of 11 from three-point land, as Hawley is 2 for 3 as well. For the Cougars, it is all Brown, 14 points. Stone and Major with 4 apiece. 7 rebounds for Brown as well. SaberCats played a clean first half, just
7 turnovers.
7 turnovers. I couldn't believe it. I had to recheck the stat myself. The 7 turnovers.
Kuyper, 13 turnovers.
And 16 points for the SaberCats on those turnovers. So Orsello back out on the floor. Nice feed to Grant Brock, who immediately finds Will Schultz for the teardrop runner, has swished it in. And a great start for the SaberCats on their first offensive opportunity.
That was one thing to look for. Energy. Got to keep it up for this
good
half.
hands from Orsello. He came right back defensively like he ended the first half. Chris with 4 points in the first half.
Bit of an elbow there by Cochran.
Shank
Still misses.
secures the rebound. Orsello back up and running. Takes it at the point. Schultz on the wing. A clear him out. Dribbling himself into the paint. Working hard. Lots of bumping. And it was knocked away. He didn't see it. He had his back to it. The ball was poked away.
Stone.
Stone is very quiet right now. And
bit of a smile walking up the court.
You don't get any integrity points in basketball like they do in volleyball. Not expected to do that, I guess.
Something to look at here. Kuyper with 7 offensive rebounds.
And Orsello gets it away from Brown. Good defense. He got his feet, blocked his path, and stripped it away. Now Hawley looks at a 3, pours it in down low. Inside out. Good! And Chris Orsello, he has been wanting that shot this whole game. And there it is.
That's his first after his first 2
Hey, don't look now. SaberCats up by 9.
Biggest lead of the game.
Yeah. Brown in, no good. And quickly cleared off the boards by Grant Brock. Schultz with 8 now. As does Hawley. Tug on the shirt. Look at the hands. He's got both hands on his back. That ought to be called immediately. Yeah. Finally, Schultz says, I want to force the issue here.
We're seeing a scoring barrage by the SaberCats. Hawley with 8, Brock with 7, Orsello with 7, Schultz with 8. It's a collective effort.
Yeah. We haven't seen too many of those this season, to be honest.
I mean,
Kyle,
Fuller has 5.
Yeah, why not? A nice 3-pointer he had. Shank. Underhand pass to Brock on the baseline. Dribbles it out for Schultz. Schultz gets his man extended. Now drives him to the baseline. Kick out for Hawley. Shot on the way. Two-song. Grant Brock played it perfectly. Up to the rim and scores and 1. Grant Brock playing a man's game underneath.
SaberCats up 11. Could go to 12 with that tough bucket from Grant Brock.
The Cougars are stunned to start the second half. Brock too strong in the second, but tipped out by Orsello. What an effort. Schultz now for 3. It's short. That was a huge opportunity. And they throw it away.
Tipped by the SaberCats.
Last touch by White. I don't see the Brocks in the crowd tonight. Oh, there they are. Now I see him. He's wearing a cap. Didn't recognize him. Nice move.
Another
Schultz with the make it up.
Oh!
And that'll be a foul on Schultz.
I believe he might have gotten the ball first. I think that's clean.
Yeah, he made up on defense. He's not arguing too much, though.
Mm-hmm. Not making a problem.
Cochran, good from the line.
Something to watch here. Cochran has a bit of a Tatum push-off.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum has push-off that hopefully we tell the refs about.
Somebody needs to know. Keep an eye on that. Holly takes the inbound. 9-point lead. Again, Brock on the roll. Look at that's the play they opened the second half with. This time he misses. Brock is there to contest. Last touch by the Cougars. Basketball man jumps on the stage to lend moral support and nothing else of value.
But he can't get out-efforted by Joe Shank. That's why he's on the team.
You can't out-effort Joe Shank. Are you nuts? Why would you even try that? Absolutely outrageous. Oh, come on. And the hold. Yes. Stone called for another one.
That's going to be
2,
second.
I think. Yeah.
Surprising.
Yeah. That's that platooning. Look at him lean on him. Again with the hold.
He can't handle it.
That's all. That's all he's got. And teed up.
I don't know what Stone said, but he looked calm when he said it, so.
Yeah, he's lost his composure, and so will get a bunch here from the line.
That's going to be his third. Ball does not lie.
10 points for Schultz. Now he'll shoot his foul shots. I believe it will be ball out of bounds.
Should be ball out of bounds.
Now, doesn't he get his free throws that he earned before the technical?
It wasn't a shot on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Bringing in May here for Stone. Hopefully they look for more success from May here.
Stone leaves the floor with 4 fouls now. Schultz, long 2, no good.
SaberCats still up 11. 9-2 run here.
Shank, let him by. And to the rim is Brown.
There's
no,
Cochran.
actually, Cochran.
Cochran, second half, taking over for Brown.
Still no Braden Cox.
But crowd getting into it.
Oh, nice find. Orsello gets loose underneath and pours it in. He's not going to miss that shot.
I think they might be using Cox for the second unit.
Yeah.
Here's Brown.
Orsello once again going to work on Brown. Forces the miss. Schultz got a hand on it, but it fell kindly to the Cougars.
It's a tail to tape. Another offensive
Dillard.
rebound.
But the lead remains 9. Timeout called. SaberCats up by 9, 49-40 with 16:10 left to play. Leads the SaberCats with 10. Grant Brock with 9 on 6 for 6 shooting. No, 4 for 6 shooting. Ties the season.
5 rebounds.
Yeah, he's working hard underneath. He's played just about every minute of this ball game.
20 minutes.
Oh, he was open underneath. He's going to work on Brown. Look at that. Holly. Here's Schultz, a little step late for him. Brock, dives into the lane. Up and good, Grant Brock. What a move!
Brown may be tall, but he doesn't have the size of Grant.
He's got nothing on Grant.
Here's Cochran. Been hot in the second. Ooh, Will Schultz.
Good defense by Brock. Forced him. He tricked him into taking it. Orsello wants it in the corner. Kick out is there for him. Oh, that's got to be a foul. He got shoved 3 feet away from the basket. Orsello spinning, lays it off for Schultz. Schultz drives to the baseline, knocked out of bounds by the Cougars. I don't understand that. Brock is coming straight down, and the next thing you know, he's 3 feet from where he was going to land, and somebody's shoving him in the gut.
I mean, they were just impressed as us seeing him
I guess.
fly that high.
I guess so.
Here's
11-point lead.
Braden.
Braden Cox comes in for Joe Shank. Good minutes for Shank. Good ball control. Good to see him bouncing back. Always plays hard. Hand it off for Braden. Here's Schultz. Hawley, why not? Looks good. Oh, just a little short. From our angle, it looked like it was good. Ooh. Schultz contesting.
In his face.
Yeah, that was a
Tough
solid
bucket from
shot.
Cochran. That brings him up to 9.
Nice
Good
cut.
pass.
Yep. Hawley with the assist. Orsello with another bucket.
Holly's looking better and better each game.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah, he's getting it figured out. The speed, the game plan.
Good contest from Holly and Schultz there.
Look at Braden. He's not going to give anything up. He'll be whistled for the foul here. Going after it.
Thought he got the jump ball there. Think he got a little more jersey than he thought.
We don't think there's been a single tie-up called yet in this game. As Fuller checks in along with Gingery. Hawley and Orsello take a seat. So will Braden Cox now try to take on Brown? From the corner, wide open. Cox trying to keep him from getting an offensive rebound.
Got to protect those knees.
Superman flying through the air. Jumaka checks in for Will Schultz. Good minutes from Schultz.
Looking like a bench lineup. Only Grant is the only starter out here.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to lose anything in this matchup. Boogie got a hand on it. Trapped in the corner. Escapes. Jumper up and good.
That's going to be 11 for Cochran.
Yeah, Cochran's he's evasive. Gingery holds the ball. Finds Cox in the paint. Flashed out for Fuller. Keeps his dribble. Lays it off for Braden. Braden gets to the hole. Foul. Got to be a foul. Late whistle. It's going to be on Brown.
Slippery there. I don't know how he got through there.
Oh, they don't either. He doesn't need a huge gap to get through. He's like
Might be a good running back.
He's like Warwick Dunn back in the day for Tampa Bay. Sorry, digging deep for that one.
Yeah, I mean, we both went for running backs.
Yeah.
So.
He's like a 5'10", 185 running back. Speed.
I was thinking more Doug Martin from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
There you go.
No rebound.
Woo. So they actually gave that foul to May, which might be even better for the SaberCats because he has 3 now.
Boogie in there,
And
pickpocketing.
Off his hands. Oh. Braden Cox
Superman
will
back
not
at
give
it
up.
again.
And Grant Brock goes to the floor and picks it up. Here's Jumaka. Finds Boogie in the corner. Now Cox for 3. No good. Jumaka grabs an offensive rebound. Up and good. Way to fight, Jumaka.
He wants it. He gets it.
Woo! And another timeout called by the Cougars. Maranatha's running away with it, 57-44.
Largest lead of the night.
No timeout charge. The coach instead decided to just swap in for an allegedly injured player. Didn't see that
Possible
go down.
mind game
It was
tactic
on
there.
that. No, it was on the collision with Brock. And if Grant Brock hit you like that, you'd be coming out of the game too. Let me tell you something. He is a solid young man playing fullback on the Maranatha men's soccer team. Slipping to the floor, Grant again picks it up. Boogie grabs it. Gingery, now Jumaka. Fuller. Braden in the corner. Good for three. Braden Cox. Give the assist to Fuller. And the largest lead of the night is 16 for the SaberCats. Up and good. Quick answer for the Cougars.
Some good reads there
Brock
from the
and
SaberCats.
Orsello both with 11 lead the SaberCats. Schultz with 10. And a timeout called by the youngster. Coach Fuller takes a 30-second timeout with his team up 14. They lead 60-46. Back out on the floor. No changes for the SaberCats.
Kuyper upset 16 turnovers on the game.
What are the
Double
trends?
of
What are you
Maranatha.
seeing so far? 3 of the last 4 for the SaberCats.
Seeing Grant Brock 3 for 4. Last
Oh,
4
nice
shots.
roll. Oh, just over his head. It was a good idea from Braden. And Braden gets a foot on it. Races for it out of bounds. Smashes his head on the first row of the bleachers.
I think he was able to get his shoulder in front of it.
Makes me glad we took out a row. And they are slightly farther back from the edge of the court, or else he would have been up a creek on that play.
It's a fun fan experience being courtside there.
Yeah. Katrin Kemlo into the action. Been a while since I could say that, since she's had a role in a contest on Maranatha's home floor. She graduated a couple years ago.
Good
defense.
from Gingery.
Yeah. Here's Jumaka. Wearing the 0. Oh, Braden saw a seam, and a foul committed as his arm was grabbed on the way by.
That might have been his 5th time in the last minute he's been on the floor.
Word. Well, he's always on the floor. That's on York, his 2nd.
Get him some icy hot.
Hey, and this is as good a time as any to remind you that Maranatha Baptist University does feature the world's finest event staff. If you find yourself as an employer ever with the amazing opportunity to hire someone who with event staff experience at MBU, do not hesitate to jump enthusiastically at the opportunity to do so. As Braden Cox makes the front end of the 1-and-1. And like clockwork, Braden
Calm, cool, and
makes
collected.
the pair.
That lead back up to 16.
Good hands from Gingery. Stay with it.
Gingery making it hard for them.
Boogie gets a hand on it, saves it in bounds, but just stepped on the line.
Almost joined Kuyper there.
And it's good to see the SaberCats encouraging each other to keep up the intensity. They sense the opportunity to win this one. They have not beaten Kuyper since the program was reinstituted last year after a 10-year hiatus under new management.
I mean, they might be spelling blood in the water.
Yeah. Kuyper received votes on the national rankings in their first 2 weeks of this season and went all the way to the national semifinal last year in their first year as a reconstituted program.
They're going to give Dillard the tough and one there over Grant.
All time, Maranatha leads the series by just 1 game, 8-7. So tonight's game will make an impact on that margin as Grant Brock comes out. High
20.
fives all around.
25 minutes already.
Yeah.
He is the Iron Man of this game.
So cutting into the margin there, it's now 13, 11 and a half to play. Fuller. Oh, Gingery left his position before he had the ball. Braden Cox blocks it down from behind. It gets mean mugged by York, who can't believe it, doesn't know where he came from. I'm not sure either.
That'll be Braden Cox's first block this year.
Why not? Schultz comes down with it and rips it away. Oh, that's not a foul? I just don't understand. Jumaka with a fadeaway, no good. He's got an interesting shot, doesn't he?
It's
no look pass to the corner. Shot is
up
up,
there.
rims out. And good position for Gingery. Way to fight for it underneath. Cox's pass a little too much to handle. He finally tracked it down. Boogie into the lane, hands it off for Schultz.
Schultz
And
loses it.
stripped away.
Here
York
comes
the other
Cox.
way. Jamaica is there, and he scores. York scores. Cox going to be called for the foul, I believe. Braden Cox, after getting his first block of the season, he's just decided to go after everything now.
Feels like LeBron James.
Yeah, he says, I can't miss.
SaberCats currently 1 for 6 for their last 3. And speak
that's
of it,
4 fouls on Braden Cox.
Speak of it, here comes Holly. We're missing 3s. Let's
I
bring
think
in.
he's got blood on his elbow. I saw some on his knee. I wondered where it came from. So Joe Shank will check in for him. Family in the house. See if Joe can replicate the feats of his younger sister in her game earlier tonight. She had 7 points. And blood on a Cougars player
May
as
is
well.
also
so
bleeding now.
Everyone,
I think
everyone's
that collision
bleeding.
caused.
If you're squeamish, turn away. York unable to complete the three-point play. Schultz tracks it down. And Holly will bring it up for the SaberCats. We may have to stand up for the final 10 minutes of this game. We are
does feel
seated
like it.
tonight in the newly constituted Larry Carlson Memorial chairs dedicated at the game earlier this week. And Joe Shank for 3! Let's go! I did not know he had that shot, but he's got that shot. Fouls on the floor, I think. No shot, as the Cougars routinely refuse a hand up from the SaberCats. Unsure why.
Number 12 talking right now to Joe Shank, the nicest man I know. Interesting.
Well, I don't know
interesting.
about that. You got Grant Brock.
Ah,
You got Joe Shank. I mean, there are some other guys on campus that might contend for that title.
I don't think Joe Shank's ever let me down.
But if there's a scale of niceness between like 1 and 10, he's an 11, you know? You can't mean mug him.
Fair assessment.
Ooh. Oh, nice move. Brown got himself loose and scored from the baseline. He's been pretty quiet recently, but that's 16 for him on the night. And he leads the Cougars by a long stretch. Cochran with 11, closest to him. Schultz in the corner, back in for the SaberCats. Schultz, Orsello. Fuller off the mark. Long rebound in the corner. Joe Shank is training in as a goalkeeper for the soccer team. I don't know if you knew that.
I mean, that means he's working his feet. He's knowing how to shift them,
Oh, yeah.
move them.
And he's got to be got to have like a screw loose to be a good goalkeeper. Oh, Schultz from the baseline.
Tough shot there. Interesting one.
No, that was a dumb foul. Well, I don't know.
Well, he didn't
prevented
make
the
it,
shot, so maybe it's not so dumb.
Number 2, Jennings. Currently shooting 70% from the free throw line.
Joe's so nice. He went over and gave that guy a hand. What in the world? Full timeout for the SaberCats. Up, the lead is just 9. 8:41 left to play. SaberCats led in scoring right now by Braden Cox with 13. Orsello and Brock have 11, and Will Schultz with 10. Unusual to see 4 SaberCats in double figures, but I'm here for it.
Ollie just a little bit outside with 8.
Yeah, he'll be over.
We can expect one more 3.
Oh, I expect 5. 5 more threes. Why not?
5 more 3s.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
I have high standards.
They just got to find him. Find the open man.
There he is. No, Chris.
Ooh.
Holly was wide open.
Into traffic.
Yeah, he threw it into a double team. Now he's got work to do on defense.
And that's gonna be Shank's 4th.
Or are they going to call it on Orsello? Yeah, Chris is going to get
Chris,
this one.
that's going to be his 3rd. Bit of foul trouble in the second half now. Cox with 4, Orsello with 3, Shanks with 3.
I don't mind that. We got guys we can throw at him.
Yeah, giving him 3 points a little bit, though.
Yeah, they are pretty good from the line. As Grant Brock checks back in for Fuller.
Makes them both. Lead now down to 6. SaberCats previously up 16.
Yeah, we're a little cold here. 1 for 4. Need a good look. Shank again for 3. Way off. Lost the handle. Orsello saves it in for Schultz. And back up the other way comes Hawley.
They're not guarding you.
Inside out.
One more.
Little zone action here from the Cougars. They got to spread it out. Orsello for 3. Guys running at him.
Deep 3. Not getting the best shots up right now.
Nice long pass under the hoop. And a timeout called as the lead has shrunk to just 4. The SaberCats lead 65-61. The lead was as high as 16 at one time. And so definitely trending in the wrong direction with 7:33 left to go. SaberCats ball, leading by just 4. Need a bucket. It has been a minute.
Grant Brock came back in.
Joe
That lead-
Shank still in. Braden Cox on the bench. Leads scoring for the SaberCats, but has 4 fouls. Got Brock on the baseline. It was a poor pass. Schultz in traffic, triple teamed. Dove to the rim, no call. And quickly, with fast break opportunities, the Cougars have shrunk the lead down to 2.
They're making the buckets that we were the first half.
Yeah.
Just tough.
But that's the fast break that they're just pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
Every miss, and the SaberCats aren't getting back in time. This strategy of dumping it inside for Schultz has not worked in the last few minutes. Orsello lost the handle. Schultz picks it up, and still cold. He just has not been good the last few shots.
A scoreless 3 minutes
Not wanted
here.
to go in, yeah. 3 minutes.
12-0 run.
Yikes. Brown with a chance to tie it and does.
Easy bucket ties the game.
Man, he has got a handle. We need Braden Cox out on the floor right now.
Need that energy. The energy from this place feels like nothing.
There it is. Kick out. Shank in the corner. No good.
The Jinx.
The
Shank
Jinx.
with 2 threes in this game now. He's 2 for 3 today.
Was that Joe Shank hitting a second three-pointer? Did my eyes deceive me?
He misses. And a foul there by number 32. Not called.
He had a hold of Grant Brock's wing. Still got the rebound, though. How about that? Holly evades the defender. Inside. Back out for Holly. Orsello in the corner. He's got Brown guarding him. Flicks it across for Holly. Now Shank in the corner. Why not? Nope, that one was way off.
Overdone it.
Overcooked.
Grant can't get it there. Brown storming down
Brown
the court.
Slipped and traveled. That's a tough break.
The refs gives me anxiety there when they just blow their whistle and don't signal anything.
Where's the mop crew? Yeah.
Good for Brown though. That those types of things could be tragic. He's still healthy there.
SaberCats lead is 3 and the ball.
That 3 stopped the bleeding for now. Cox in for Shank.
Pass too strong for Grant, but he tracked it down on the side. Cox gets him out, his man gets him on his heels. Blocked, though, by Brown. Doesn't give up on it.
They calling that on
What?
Brady?
What? He got flattened.
So Cox got the ball first. The big guy landed on him, and they called it on Braden for his 5th foul.
And that's it for Braden Cox.
Bringing in Shank.
With a fantastic game, 13 points. 4 of 4 from the free throw line.
Just 5 minutes left here.
Has fouled out. Just 2 assists in 17 minutes. That's too bad.
York to the free throw line. Shooting 40% from the free throw
Schultz
line.
is being sent out of the game because of blood supposedly on his shorts. Not his. He gets 20 seconds to deal with the wardrobe malfunction.
Might have just
He's back.
put the band a little bit out, and he got it. A little bit of the life hack there.
World's
folks.
finest trainer. Got him cleaned off. It wasn't his blood, so that was nothing to worry about injury-wise, but one of those other guys is bleeding elbows or something and sneaking it over the...
Need the crowd to get a little bit louder here for that.
York at the line. And makes a pair.
Seen Will Schultz go cold this game. Let's see if he can pick it up in these final 4 minutes.
Game. Long cross-court pass for Hawley. Saves it in. Quickly moving it around. Then bobbled by Brock. He gets it back. Orsello on the wing. Looking for a seam. Got 5 seconds to shoot. Gets to the baseline. Blocked. Good defense. Jones got the block. Here's Brown. Orsello stops him from going in. Back to him. Jones, no good. Schultz is there. Saved in play by the Cougars. Grant Brock grabs it. Hawley slows it down. Up by 1. 3:49 left to play. Lead was as much as 16, believe it or not.
We have not seen Hawley attempt a 3 in quite a while.
Right to him, right to him.
I mean, just going up for a tough finish.
What is Schultz in the second half on shooting percentage? Has not been too good. Oh, nice cut by York. Gets the ball in the paint. Hawley couldn't get there in time.
And that's the first lead since forever ago in the first half.
Retake it. Here's Hawley. I'd like to see him pull the trigger there. Brown deflected it out. No, that's not Brown. That's Jennings. Galladay gets back in. He'll come in for Schultz. He's been working hard underneath offensively, just hasn't had the results.
Here's Jamaka. New energy, new stamina.
From the elbow, no good. Not a good shot. That's not the shot we want.
That's the 15th rebound for Brown.
Yeah.
Turns around, makes a face to the coach.
Yeah, what is he
saying
doing?
maybe I'm going to cook him. He's calling for the ISO here. And he passes it off.
Jones rolls it in and one.
That is not a foul there. There is no foul on that there. If you would call a foul right there, Will Schultz has been fouled on every single one of his shots.
He's been on the ground frequently.
If they say an elbow to the back, Will Schultz might have 12 of them. Rolling the ball here to save some time. SaberCats down 4. After a great start to the second half. Still moving the ball well. Just need to find a shot. Scoreless in the past 4 minutes.
Nope, that's a forced pass. It's not what you want. Brock had to go to the floor to try and scramble for it. Hawley now on the wing.
Hawley once again
that's
not
another poor
going for the
pass.
shot there.
Very poor pass. Scrambling on defense, denying those entry passes are the Cougars, and a timeout called by Coach Fuller with his team down 4, 2 minutes left to play. This will be a tough one to lose after coming into this game with the feeling that we were overmatched. The SaberCats came out with strong belief, and they took the lead into the locker room, stretched it out even more at the beginning of the second half, but now find themselves down 4. Gut check time, 2 minutes left. 21-3 run by Kuyper.
If you want to go deeper, 26-6 run in the past 10 minutes. 1 for 12 on their last 12 field goals.
6 points in 10 minutes.
1 field goal.
That was a cold streak. Grant Brock with a good look. Point blank range, and he puts it in for the SaberCats. The lead is just 2 for Kuyper. That was a quality play design coming out of the timeout. Earned the SaberCats a good shot. Grant Brock made it. And Shank whistled for the foul.
Once again, interesting foul call that you could call on any other play on the court. That's going to be Shank. Shank 4th. Dillard's up to the line. 1 of 1 today. Interesting trash talk from the crowd here.
Did he say he puts his milk in before the cereal?
It's a weird thing to do.
Yeah. That's deep knowledge. They must have really investigated.
This is it.
Tipped back. Shank trying to go for it, but Brown comes out with it. An offensive rebound that we could not afford to give up right there. Orsello. Tipped away by Brock, and Joe Shank grabs it. Great defense by Grant. He's the spark the SaberCats have needed here. Foul called on York.
That's going to send him to the line.
Joe Shank forced the issue by going to the floor. They had to decide, is it going to be a travel or a foul? And given the contact, chose the latter.
Shank yet to shoot a free throw this game. Just 7 for 10 on the season.
Will Schultz checks back in for Jamaica. Good minutes. Did not score, though. If Shank gets a pair, he'll have 10. Nope. That's disappointing. We needed those buckets. That was big right there. We needed 2 points and got none. Timeout, Kuyper up by 3, 1:22 left to play. Student section going crazy for the new T-shirts that are being handed out by Coach Jared Lawson, the Assistant Athletics Director, managing tonight's game. A little bit of a three-quarters pressure here from the SaberCats, extending the defense, trying to get a stop. Down low, York, happy feet in the lane, didn't call the travel. Brown gets around one defender, but Orsello was there for the stop. 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Don't have to foul here, Chris.
After all that, why bother fouling after letting 22 seconds come off the clock? If you're going to foul,
think you can let them
do it early.
Try and shoot from the three. On this 22-5 run, they've only shot 2 threes and missed both. They've been using the paint to their advantage.
1 minute left to play. Kuyper is up by 3 and at the line.
Here comes
double
their
bonus.
9th and 10th free throws in the past 10
rare
minutes.
Miss.
Keeps the game to 1 possession with that miss.
Didn't even brush his teeth this morning. Wow.
Makes the second.
1 minute.
Need a bucket here.
Schultz goes up with it. They're going to say last touch by Brock.
They're going to say Grant Brock was trying to push it out of bounds for some reason, which makes zero sense. Don't know how they call that Kuyper's ball there.
Floated in. Shank got there, poked it out of bounds. Last touch by Shank.
Same exact play happened on our end, and they called it Kuyper ball. Okay.
Got a foul now, don't you? Brown left alone in the corner for three. In and out. Schultz with a rebound. 30 seconds. Got to go quick. Need a 2 for 1. Hawley. We know he's got that shot. Come on, Jimmy! Let's go! James Hawley brings the SaberCats to within 1. 20.9 seconds left. Timeout called. Woo! 22.5 will be put back on the clock as Hawley drained that three-pointer. Nerves of steel. I mean, that was clutch. What a shot. He stepped into that shot in rhythm. Everybody in the whole gym knew that that was going to happen. And we all had faith that Hawley would make it count. The SaberCats just down by 1. This is the first time since November that the SaberCats have had 5 players in double digits. Hawley with 11. Grant Brock with 13 leads the SaberCats now. Orsello with 11. Schultz with 10. And Braden Cox fouled out with 13 as well. Rebounding-wise, Grant Brock with 9, so one more rebound, and Grant's sitting on a double-double. Schultz with 6, and it's been, honestly, a fairly clean game for the SaberCats. Only 13 turnovers tonight, and that is a very rare situation for them indeed. Boogie Fuller will check back in for the SaberCats. He is a marksman from behind the arc as well.
What do you think the game plan is here?
Got a foul, don't they? They've got a foul.
Go for the steal?
Quick foul. Yeah, go for the steal, but then if you don't get it on the inbound, you got a foul right away.
You think it's a trap?
Who are we looking for to force it into their hand? They're all pretty decent from the free throw line.
I would say the ones that haven't been shooting free throws.
Anybody who hasn't shot yet, because everybody else is 90% or better tonight. And a foul away from the ball, and this is going to be actually, does that matter?
That would be a foul away from the ball. One shot, possession.
Do you get possession on that?
Ball never can be.
So Jones goes to the line. He's 1-1 from the line so far tonight. Converted a three-point play. I don't think it's with possession.
Jones, you're going to see he's 13 for 16 on the season.
We are in the double bonus, though, so it's going to be 2 shots. Shank checks back in for Fuller. Wearing Velcro shoes. 3-point game, 20 seconds. Where's Hawley? There he is. Will Schultz with a decent look at it. In and out. Oh, that was halfway down. The ball is loose. Hawley's there, commits the foul, 6.4. Will send the Cougars to the line. Man, that was halfway down. That was the tying shot right there.
Lids on the rims there.
That ball was just, I mean, you ought to get a 1.5 for that one. It was just all the way through.
Dillard coming to the line, 3 for 5 today.
Gingery is a good three-point shooter as well. He'll check in after the first shot.
Makes the first, making a 2-possession game. Unless it's a 3-point foul.
Who would do that? Grant Brock comes out. Gingery in for shooting. Good with both, and so the lead is now 5 with only 6 seconds left. It's going to be a tough. Hawley from the logo. Too strong. Gingery. Good at the buzzer, but not good enough as the SaberCats one time led this game by 16.
There should be time on the
We're
clock
going
there.
to put .2 on the
Point 2 is impossible to
So
score
you're
from.
saying there's a chance. So what has to happen is here,
Known NBA rule, point 3
The-
has to be on the clock. for
the
it to be scored.
SaberCats have to catch the ball and shoot it in the air.
Three-pointer.
A
specifically.
three-pointer, obviously. And that's going to do it. Now the Cougars steal one here on the road. But I'm going to say that was a quality loss, if I do say so, as the SaberCats came out and fought unbelievably hard, just not quite yet able to seal the deal, as they will fall by 3 points tonight. High scorer is Brown with 20. Dillard ends the game with 17. Cochran with 11. And the Cougars collectively score 78 to Maranatha's 75. The students will create a tunnel and honor the team's efforts tonight. A whiteout. And for SaberCats Athletics, my name is Matt Davis. Thank you, Colin Barnes, for being here with me tonight in the booth. Appreciate your contributions. The teams will gather for prayer at center court. Have a great night.